One of the biggest signs of the call of God in your life is the sign of the prophet Jonah. It's also the sign for those who are looking for a sign. Jesus said, "A wicked and adulterous generation seeketh after a sign, but no sign shall be given to it but the sign of the prophet Jonah." Now, Jonah means dove, and by extension, it represents the Spirit of God because the Spirit of God came upon Jesus in the form of a dove. And the first sign of Jonah was that the dove was beneath the boat sleeping. I want you to notice that the dove is usually beneath the boat sleeping. This is how Jesus was when the disciples were rowing hard. But while this was going on, the shipmates of Jonah were above boat rowing to and fro trying to get to where they were going. One of the easiest signs of the prophet Jonah is that you'll be doing a whole bunch of laboring with little results. In fact, this is the very first sign. They were rowing and rowing and rowing and nothing was happening. Why? Because Jonah was going in the opposite direction of where he should have been going. The second sign of Jonah is that you will be, I don't believe in luck, but you will literally be bad luck to people who are around you. You'll be messing up what they have going on just being around them because you're not going in the right direction. And the Lord is causing a storm on the entire vessel. It's a saying that we used to say back in the day, you're in the boat with Jonah. Another telltale sign is that you're really running from the things of God. Now remember, everybody on the boat got up immediately and called upon their God. Now these were sailors, right? Sailors have a reputation for not being the best people in the world. In fact, people will say you cuss like a sailor, right? But these people knew when they got into a certain element of a storm to call upon their God, but not Jonah. Jonah instead literally had to be awakened out of his sleep. He had to be riled up and forced to call upon his God. Now, the next sign is that the people around you will actually begin to think you're stupid when you tell them all the things that God has done in your life. When Jonah told the people that he was a servant of God and that he had ran from the presence of the Lord, they were like, why have you done this? Why have you brought this evil on yourself? Your testimony in light of who you're